Ну-ка. Так, а чё, блядь? Алло. Алло. Вот новая игра. Так. Ну, максимально не хочу играть. Короче, давай на несколько играем. Мне главное сюжет, мне чтобы нравился. Я не хочу душиться. Фокус Entertainment представляет.
Madam, sir,
Madam, sir.
the ship lies at
Корабль
anchor
стал
off
на
New
якорь по
Eden.
Нью
A
Идена.
tender stands at your
Шлюпка в
disposal.
вашем распоряжении.
I dreamed of clouds,
Явились
great
облака.
long fluffy bastards,
Здоровенные пушистые
low over the
твари,
sea.
плывущие низко над морем.
I dreamed of the abyss, in the darkest reaches of the deepest ocean.
A good day to you, my love.
Здорово.
And a good day to you too.
И тебе здорово.
Are we in New England?
Мы в Англии.
Welcome to America.
Добро пожаловать в
Something's
Россию.
bothering you.
Charles's letter.
What of it?
The ghost must be uncommonly dangerous, or he would banish it himself.
And we shall charge him double.
I'm serious. If the Reverend needs help, this can be no easy business. Red, you best be ready.
I'll be careful, Master Duarte. Your apprentice stands ready to serve. Come on, Atea, we need to go. I need to be.
Rory McWraith, gallant to the last.
Life to the living, death to the dead.
Consider our lovers, Antea and Red, the greatest banishers I ever knew. Life to the living, we say, and death to the dead. It is not so simple. Since the dawn of humanity, the dead have lingered. Dead as alive, we are complex and emotional beings. Many and tangled are the ties that bind. Since the beginning of memory, banishers have fought to sever those ties. Death is but a trifle. It comes to us all. To haunt or be haunted. There lies the true horror. I, Charles Davenport, should know it. The haunting of New Eden scared me to death. I dearly wish I had not begged my friends to come and lift the curse.
Нью Иден. 7 июня 1695 года.
If this is June, I'd hate to see January. I wanted to freeze my backside off in the summertime. I'd have stayed in Scotland.
London wasn't much better.
Look at it. As cold as a bishop's arse. And twice as white. I don't mind saying it, I'm very disappointed.
Charles wasn't lying. New Eden is cold as death. You may well be disappointed.
Шрам у нее отмолил, он не
You'd better be
отмолится.
at the tavern. With a hot grog. Or two.
Движение, перемещение камеры, ага. Бля, она темная, пипец. Что посветлее
I'm weary
сделать?
of long, boring sea voyages to grim faraway
принципе,
lands.
I can't remember the last time we did something else than work.
After this, we should set sail somewhere warm and safe. The dead don't linger.
No such place. But it's not a bad idea.
Блин, темно, да? Настройки. Геймплей. Сложишь отображение про... Отображение урона, отображение компаса, отслеживание заданий, ведем. Так. Яркость.
Have I mentioned how grim this place is?
Это, да, полоска
I
появилась.
heard you
Ну,
the
чекай.
first time, but I don't disagree.
Блин. Так, настройки. Так, видео. Применить. Не, ну нормально так. Сразу лучше что-то стало, да? Вроде как. Загрузочка пошла. Загрузочка пошла. Графического процессора. Так, ага. Е. Почему Е? А не Ctrl. Все на Е. Управление, конечно, интересно.
I think we can get through here.
Sure. Let's go traipsing through the rotten, falling down house.
Трутовик.
Looks steady enough.
Watch out!
Блин, они просто лезли. Почему она разрушилась? Ну, что за абсурд?
Ugh. Is it just me or are we not welcome here?
Keep going. I'll find a way to meet up with you. Over-eager apprentices.
И как?
I can break my way through here.
Ага. А вот здесь можно как? Правая кнопка, да? Так, драться? Ух ты. как прыгать, алё. Наешка.
Pest.
Everything all right down there?
Just a sneaky wanderer. You?
Same, but I managed. Are these spectres watching the road?
Maybe. But are they keeping people outside town? Or are they keeping them in?
Так, дорогой кузен, фарс под названием Ю Иден длился слишком долго. Ты пытался. До всех сил пытался создать там свой уголок. Если что-то ты пишешь, правда, Богу прошу, забирай жену своих драгоценных дел, собирай вещи, оставь это богопротивное место. Отправляйся к нам в Провиденс. На фермах всегда нужны рабочие руки. Именно Сима сразу берите вас, пока вы не заведетесь дома. Прошу, моля, приезжайте, иметь семья и дети, у нас будет безопаснее. Джон Джеймс, Провиденс, 80 лет, 1694. Блин, год назад получается, да? Ага. Че это? Призрачная пыль, да? Факелы здесь стоят, да? Это чё? Кожа. Угу. Не ломается. Конечно.
More wanderers.
Где? Сам справишься.
Behind you!
Ебаный народ. Так, это обвалится, нет?
As easy as falling off a box. Can't tell how long these people are dead.
The original settlers, perhaps.
Whoever, this doesn't bode well.
Так, сейчас битва будет, да? Заполнил. Ага.
Time to leave for good.
Рычаг. Призрачная пыль. Так, мокрая окровавленная записка. Возможно, эти слова будут утрачены, но их нужно записать. Какой сегодня день, не знаю. Помню только, что сейчас июнь 1695 года. То есть это уже вот это время. Мне казалось, в провинции будет безопаснее, что мы вновь увидим наших детей и в золотых полях пшеницы будем звенеть их смех. Теперь их мать мертва, а скоро я разделю ее участь. По дорогам бродит нечто зло, ужасный дух, и обрекли нас на смерть. Иден проклят. Тем, кто читает это, бегите.
These people left New Eden town just a few days ago.
Пару дней назад,
What
да.
exactly is going on here?
Так, кожа какая-то. О, пчелка. Точка. Странно. Так, у нас есть хилка, да? Так, здесь что у нас? Ага.
That augurs badly for the case.
Situation's worse than you thought.
Let's wait to hear what Charles has to say.
Давай дождемся.
Empty docks in a growing settlement. Never a good sign. Are the town selectmen sitting on their arses?
Isn't that what selectmen do? When we get to town, we may need to split up to cover more ground.
You may count on the most responsible student a Banisher could have.
We'll see if you remember some of your teaching, if you're up for it.
Always.
Always. Ну, кто полазит, тут посмотреть что-нибудь. Бостон, Форт Джерихо, Арсхамбрат. Ага. Чё? Ты идешь?
Not the busiest stables I've ever seen. No ostler and no horses.
This town is less and less welcoming by the second.
Чё? О. Ладно, последний раз мы ели несколько дней назад. С каждым рассветом людей в городе все меньше. Многие скорее отправляются на мороз, чем останутся здесь. Пастор сказал, что помощь вот придет, но не знаю, сколько еще продержится. Может, через брать одолеет нас раньше. Когда это письмо соседу в надежде, что оно дойдет до тебя. Если ничего не изменится, сама отправилась в лес, говорят, люди собирают в группу, чтобы пробираться через чащу, было безопасно. Да поможет нам Бог.
People are leaving. The town is emptying. Stay on your guard.
Так, подожди, нам здесь надо что-то делать, что ли? Ну туда, погнали туда.
A welcoming committee.
Let's find the inn. Let's find Charles.
Сейчас встретит нас.
It'll be good to see Charles and Esther again.
Would you a lecture on the sanctity of marriage?
Esther wouldn't dare. And we don't need a piece of paper to keep us together.
Aye, I remember you telling her.
Ходите в таверну. А что не открывается? Таверна. На таверну не похоже. О, человек ходит, смотри. Таверна, ну туда. Вот это оно, да?
This must be the inn.
О, чичка.
I must take a moment by myself.
Ничего себе.
Excuse me.
Excuse me.
Charlie, we're here. Your prayers are answered. Pour us a drink.
Finally. Banisher, please come in. As it is called, your serving woman may sit while we talk.
I'm the help. She's the boss. You're not Charles.
My name is Antea Duarte. This is my partner, Red McWraith. Good day to you, sirs, madam. Now, where's Charles?
Minister Davenport said help was on its way. I
Keep
assumed...
digging, Fairfax. Good day. Pennington, captain of the train band. This here is Thick-Skinned Newsmith. We're the selectmen.
What's left of us?
Why is Charles not here?
We're sorry for your loss. We'll do what we can for his widow.
The Reverend is dead. When? How?
A terrible tragedy. Though our faith sustains us, we are still very much in shock.
Our shock at Reverend Davenport's killing is so great that we must sit here in comfort, losing precious time.
As governor of the colony of New Eden, it is my responsibility...
Look at us, sat here waiting to meet the same fate. We could all be miles away by now. You lot do what you want. I intend living.
The esteemed select woman can be brusque. Forgive her. And rest assured that her aptitudes far outweigh her manners. Or lack thereof.
Her point still stands, Fairfax. Sitting here, doing nothing, we are as lambs to the slaughter.
The Banishers are here. Surely with their expertise we may yet prevail.
Then I shall leave you and your expertise in ghosts and devils to find out. My expertise in blood and battle is of little use. Mistress Duarte, if I can be of service, yous may visit me at home. On the other side of the street, as it were.
Well, Governor, shall you leave or shall you stay?
For myself, I'll stay. Our company has suffered terribly. But we are worth saving. And now that you are here, save it we shall. Please, accept my sincerest condolences for the loss of your friend. We feel the loss of our minister so very keenly.
По-любому замочили его.
Charles Davenport was a man of great knowledge and devotion. The pride, indeed, of New Eden. It discommodes me greatly to remember how we found his body in the cemetery. Indeed, it distresses me yet further to tell you that we do not know what so tragically cost him his life.
Фиг его знает, чё. Давай, ваше решение.
Could your physicians not save him?
Would that we had a physician left, but it would have made no difference. Charles was dead when we found him, and we do not know how or why. One or two among our company have knowledge of the physic. Purples, they said, rupture, strangery, or sadness. Guesses, all. As a man of science in New Eden, I stand alone. You see, in my youth, I too was something of a demonologist. Rather a good one, if I say so myself.
Ты вызвал
We're
демона,
not
что ли?
demonologists, and neither was Charles. Is his widow Esther taking visitors?
The widow Davenport is at home, and does not much venture out. Her house overlooks the dock. I offered Charles a home with a view across a pretty meadow, but he refused. He preferred the village life. Speak to her, if she'll see you. But she knows no more than we do about how her husband died.
Ну, фиг знает, фиг знает. Гибель больше. Почему в городе так пусто? Это мы поняли.
What can you tell me about the curse?
I can tell you that it has been our misery for many long months now. And I can tell you that it worsens by the increment. First, there was pestilence and disease. Then came the nightmares. Then came madness. In the end came death. And death remains. But in all honesty, I think the weather is the worst part. This never-ending winter hangs heavy on us all. Worse yet, it traps us here.
What do you think caused the curse?
In my humble opinion, I'll point to the obvious. The abyss disgorges its spawn upon New Eden, bent on making God's poor creatures suffer. As to the nature of the demon, that's what we're paying you to find out.
А как они тогда
Our late
отправили?
friend Charles
Без
faced a
очков.
Herculean task and acquitted himself with honor. You will have to do far better than that, I'm afraid.
Our contract stands.
If you'll have it, yes, our contract stands for Charles.
All right. For Charles. You're a demonologist, you say?
I am that, like my father was before me. Faith and science are our twin compasses, you see, to a deeper understanding of the secrets of God's green and pleasant land, and those who threaten it.
And what have your compasses told you about the curse?
They have told me that Reverend Davenport was better placed than I to solve our problem. Which is why you're here. We agreed it. I shall stand for the company, I said, as the moral authority, the anchor, and the rock, as Charles and his Banishers lift the curse.
Heroic work all round.
Indeed it is, madam. Indeed it is. But we do it all the same. Because we must. Aye. Because we must.
Ну, короче, ладно, давай, ну. Пока.
What can you tell me about the curse?
I can tell you that it first, but in all,
What do you think?
in my humble,
Oh,
if you'll have for Charles.
all right. Thank you. We have what we need.
Ну, а то ли,
Then
да,
I wish
знаю.
you success. By my instruction, a room is prepared for you in the old schoolhouse. I'll be here if you need me.
Так. Что тут можно у вас спереть? Да, блин, опять что тут выпил. Как обычно, объявлено собрание в ратуше. Я закрываю таверну King's Arms и оставляю ключи управляющих. Там не будут подавать и петель, пока проклятие не будет снято. Я вернусь, кладовая заперта, как в спальне. Благослови вас Господь. Чрите краг. Блин, это управление, конечно. Че, погнали, че? Нам надо... Закрыто. Че это? Сюда монетки. Что подлутались так?
Damn it, Charles. Those accursed sea storms. If only we'd been here earlier.
I know. But as Charles would say, another day, another soul to save.
These people have no idea what they're up against.
Так, что тут у нас? Так, трудовик. Ага. Ее домик.
Antea. Red.
Здорово.
Come in.
Блин, мне слеза аж упала. Это графон.
I've barely slept for fear you would not come. I'm at a loss. Would God even allow me to drag you into these dark times?
Esther, you're not alone now. We're here.
I'm so sorry we didn't get here on time. Truly.
I know. Charles kept saying it. Have faith. They will come. If only he had kept his faith himself.
What happened to him?
Poor Charles. Just one more victim of the curse of New Eden. You know how he is. Was. Restless. Impatient. It's not that he gave up on you, his friends, but that he could wait no more. I believe he tried to lift the curse. I too have questions, but I have no answers. Nor do I now have a husband.
What can you tell me about the esteemed Governor Haskell?
Fairfax Haskell is well read and educated, but at times his back can be too stiff. He shares Charles's interest in the unknown, but his passion seems less than practical. He's an academic.
Still, good to know our patron has some understanding of our work. We met the captain too, along with the huntress, Thickskin. Do you know them?
I find Thickskin Newsmith's manner a little frightening, but I think she has a good heart. A fine hunter by all accounts. Captain Pennington comes with a reputation for soldiering. He comports himself with a wry dignity, but I suspect that beneath it all, he's just sad. Charles thought so too. There are wounds beneath Saul Pennington's armor, he said, that time and God have not yet healed.
How were things, before all this?
Before the curse? It was a busy and exciting time. Charles immersed himself in the community here. He had a hand in everything. The people came to rely on him. I'm sure they look to someone else now, but I can't imagine it's the same.
Is there anything we should know about?
Lord, deliver me, for I cannot endure this. I cannot endure it, and Charles does not deserve it.
Anything at all, Esther. Please.
I have felt Charles present about the house. His ghost lingers. He needs help.
If he's here, I promise I will know no rest until he has his.
You can count on us.
We'll start with the house.
Charles's papers are gathered in his office. Take what you need.
Thank you, Esther.
We'll take a look around, if that's all right.
May I be of any help?
You stay put. We'll find the way.
Ага. Ага.
her cell. Could you find nothing better?
These days, I lack the heart to play.
Can't believe you brought your pianoforte to New England.
It cost a fortune. But you cannot part a pianist from their beloved keys.
Have you received other visitors?
Most dare not leave their homes. Although Mr. Bachelor came to see me. That was nice of him.
This is Charles's. It's like he never left.
Так. Побрызгали. Ага. Я скучаю по домашнему теплу, однако я знаю, что эти несколько месяцев вдали от тебя. Ага. Ага. Старые письма, да, какие-то? — 1685. — 94. Это неинтересно, вот это вот,
How
короче.
pleasant to see these old familiar things from your house in London. That porcelain saw many a dinner turned lecture with Charles.
I miss him so.
So do we. Charles is still here and Esther is completely distraught.
She lost him, and now he's back, a ghastly figure. It must be unbearable. Remember when he started to wear these to look wiser and older?
He was hiding his hair loss.
Личная коллекция Чарльза. Так. А здесь что? Муравейник. Это, да? Никому по этой строке и лишь немногим за ним известно, что я стал пастором Юидана, чтобы проводить исследования в новом свете от имени братства стола святого Павла. Сколько стран я здесь нашел. Да, в этих краях обитает бесчисленное множество старых призраков, но они никого не тревожат, хоть и никогда не скажут об этом вслух. Подозреваю, что здесь есть и ведьм, и если я душевой, то постараюсь расспросить ее о ее жизни. Ага, то есть он не конфликтовал. Так, здесь что? Культная книга из личной коллекции культика. Так, ага. Это что? Так. Трапные стихи из Библии. Когда подумаю, 13. Когда подумаю, утешит меня постель моя, унесет горесть мое, ложа моя. Крашишь меня с нами и видением пугаешь меня. Душа моя желает лучше прекращения, дыхание лучше смерти, нежели сбережение костей моих.
Charles's notes mention Job, chapter 7, verses 13 to 15.
Книга Иова.
I'll look for that reference.
Red, you dropped something.
Что общего в этих сновидениях предвещается на деле или грядущий кошмар? Видение ли это предсказание может отличать злая воля? Никого не направил? Ага. Мне нужно понять, как они проникают в наши умы. Сон больше не приносит отдыха, как нам не выжить.
These notes are erratic ramblings.
Блин,
Charles was worried about the curse plaguing the settlers' dreams.
How malicious is this curse, tormenting people in their beds?
That's from the set he taught me with. I'd know it anywhere.
Did he keep it to remind him of his favourite?
Or to remind him that he had yet to beat me.
Он с ним брал.
I can still picture him crafting your very first Bane ring.
You sound much more fond of the moment now than you were back then. Bit green for an actual haunting, you said.
You were. Still, you did all right. Faith always was his beacon in the darkness.
Something must have really triggered him if he lost his edge.
Так. Это мы глянули, карта, да? Часто беспокоит, что под влиянием... Ага. Смотрите спальню. Пойду спальню смотреть. Так. А спальня где? Это не спальня же, это кабинет. Спальня вот здесь, наверное, да? Ага. Так, здесь что у нас? Как возникают кошмары? Так, здесь что? Серебряная брошь, которую обычно носил Чарльз Девенпорт. На ней выгравирован меч с 3 гардами. Крутой меч.
Charles always wore this brooch.
His things are untouched. Nothing's moved.
Remember how they used to argue about books we hadn't read? Like we weren't there?
Oh, you actually listened. I'd always let my mind wander.
Детский псалом. Вот наследие от Господа, дети, награда от него, плод чрева. Стал 30, 26, 3. Короче, 3 капли лавандового масла у нас стоит ромашки, перед сном растирает зимолюбку в ладонь, натирает за ушами 3 раза в день, если беспокойство не спадет, перейти на мелиссу. Ага. Моя дорогая сестра, Чарльз мертв. Я совершенно растерян, не знаю, какой сейчас день, когда мой дорогой час погиб, мой мир разрушен. Все пошло наперекосяк, я не смогла присутствовать на похоронах, как выйти, как же сильно я подвела своего дорогого мужа, у меня просто не нашлось сил выйти из дома, отправиться туда, где погиб Чарльз, и смотреть, как его хоронят. Да помилует нас Господь, и да направит он наших друзей сюда, пока и не поздно, без защиты моего любимого мужа, Нью-Иден долго не продержится. Мне больше нечего сказать, ты очень любила Чарльза, так что я не могла не рассказать тебе о его гибели. С любовью, Эстер.
Esther couldn't attend Charles's burial.
Не ходила на похороны.
That's terrible for her.
Так. Так. Ага. Гнетет ее.
Esther never got to say farewell to Charles.
I could have made him manifest.
Now that we know why he might be back, we should go investigate the cemetery where he was found.
Погнали. Кладбище. Где выход? Выход где? Или сюда нельзя, а здесь вот.
Are you leaving already?
We need to investigate the cemetery.
What will you do for my Charles?
Как мы
If
поможем?
he's present, we'll find him.
Так, ага.
Then we'll ask him what he wants us to do.
Да мы просто
Must
замочим
I
его и
see
все.
him too?
First, let's find out what happened. After that, we'll see.
Best get started. Time may be against us.
You be all right?
I doubt it, but I'll do my work all the same. We came here to help Charles and help Charles with Charles. Ask around. See what people will tell you. I'll go to the cemetery and do the same.
А поцелуйчик?
Be careful.
Aye. You too.
Карта. Что за кнопка? Так, нам где? Ну, здесь, да? Так. А там что?
You'd be one of the Banishers then? Come too late. I'm sorry, but if poor Minister Davenport mentioned your name, I have forgotten it.
Antea Duarte. You may happen upon my companion, Red McGrath, about the place.
Of course. I'm Lisbeth O'Hara. The Minister said you'd have questions. Well?
Governor Haskell told us of the curse. I'd like to understand what it is and from where it came.
While I'll not speak ill of my neighbours, someone must have let the evil in.
A name might help.
I'll not poison my parish with loose chatter. Besides, I have no name to give you.
Пиздишь, блядь.
Charles, Minister Davenport, said many here had unpleasant dreams. He suspected they were part of the curse.
You are a curious character indeed, mistress. My dreams, good or bad or otherwise, are my own business, and so they shall remain.
По-любому там с мужиками чпухаешься.
What are you doing out here? Most people seem to stay indoors.
Ну, а то что ты здесь будешь
Since you
ночью?
ask, I came to town to buy a remedy for Mistress Fitcher. My sister has a sore leg. The salve eases her discomfort. We have a small farm some miles from here. And
Давай, не
yes,
рассказывай.
the curse sits there too.
Кабак, небось, побухать и на танцульке.
Did you know Charles Davenport?
Of course I knew the minister. My sister and I attended all his services, and grateful we were too. He was the moral foundation stone of the colony.
Да-да,
His
рассказывай.
poor widow. She must be bereft.
До встречи. Пока.
You may have your time back, with my thanks.
Well, thank the Lord for that.
Так. Свободно кушай. О, пухари. Так. Блин, что там? О, подвисло, да? И то. Так, что тут есть интересное, да? Ага. Так.
Be warned. I need but cry out, and help shall come in an instant.
Да ладно, эти башка
Calm
такая.
you, sir. Antea Duarte, Minister Davenport's banisher.
Oh, of course. I'm so sorry. Poor Reverend Davenport. His death has shaken us all. Welcome to New Eden. I'm afraid you find us at our worst.
We're Banishers. There's nowhere else we'd rather be. And you are?
I, madam, am Squire Sincere Paris, travelling merchant, stuck in this cursed place and eager to be somewhere else.
Care to trade?
Most of my goods are already packed, but I never refuse a deal.
Продаешь. Так. Кожа. Имеется 19. То есть я 1 штучек куплю. Ага.
Tell me about the curse, if you will.
I'll tell you this. Those who dare defy the curse are brave indeed, and, I fear, foolish.
Banishing is a job, sir. And to do it, I need detail. If you please.
A banisher must have charms. Trinkets, I mean, of protection. If you have a surplus, I'd happily relieve you of your burden.
What I need right now is information about the curse. What have you seen that might help me with my work?
I've seen famine, madness, the shadow of early death, weather, too. So much weather. I mean, I've seen it all before, but never all at once. Here, it's everything, everywhere, and all at the same time. Folks stay indoors, waiting to be told what to do. Waiting to die, really. Ghosts in the making, all of them.
Все, ну понятно, короче. Пока, давай.
I bid you good day, Squire Paris, and thank you for your time.
A pleasure, Mistress Duarte. Do be careful.
This fire can't have started on its own. Not in this cold.
Так, где кладбище? Ага. Вдоль берега нам надо, да? Пойдем. Точнее, побежали. Здесь можно чем-нибудь поживиться? Ща повылазит. О-о-о.
A wisp. So close to town.
Кладбище закрыто по приказу губернатора. Ага.
Where are you leading me? More of you? Well, you tried.
Давай.
No one is safe here.
Что это? Сюда давай.
Most of these people died fighting. Someone didn't want them here.
Гриб отдай. Чё это? А чё это? Рука засветилась. Перит. Перит. Какой-то источник. Проходя мимо.
I've seen more graves here than I've met settlers.
Что? Сначала здесь полазим, давай. Что здесь? Нам лутаться надо, да?
Many dead in more recent years.
Ага.
Why didn't you wait for us, old friend? I swear I'll make it up to you.
Ага. Его прямо здесь похоронили. Ага. Ну так, нам туда сначала сходим. Так. Давай.
A memory lingers here. I might be able to reveal it.
Ага. Морской вербейник.
If I mix the stones I found earlier with seashore candle, that might do it.
А как мне вербейник найти? Это что такое? Так, бери. О. Что? Что-то непонятная штука была, да? Так, это что? Вниз. Видишь, вид? Что у нас? Это мы взяли все так. Так, дальше погнали. Морской вербейник. Я так предполагаю, что он здесь... Он находится где-то внизу, я думаю, да?
Everyone buried here died in 1677. A previous epidemic? There should be seashore candle near the water.
Я же шарю. Погнали. Вот это. Зима, любка. Блин, туда нельзя ходить, да? Ладно.
You do not belong here.
Что? Так, погнали. Изгнание могут проводить ритуал. Какой ритуал нужно провести, зависит от природы места и его проведения. Проведя ритуал, потратить ресурсы, даже если выбрали ритуал неверно. Ага. Призыв бича. Выберите ритуал. Ага. Так. Следующее. Кто появился воспоминание, вам нужно провести ритуал прислушивания. Появились воспоминания. Ага. Ну, давай. Там сейчас нарисует этот значок, короче,
In
да?
each stain hides a story.
Насыпет, да? Ага.
In the name of the Lord, I command you. Be gone from this place!
You do not command me, clergyman.
Who are you, ghost? Unveil yourself!
Well, since you ask so politely.
Who are you?
I am everything you've ever feared.
Тихо, спокойно.
Be gone! You have no shell, no ties, no purpose.
No, but neither do you.
Говна. А сердце на... Типа сжало, да?
Damn it. That thing he faced. What was it?
Так, книжечку давай. Ага.
The tie that binds his ghost. With it, I can make him manifest. Back to his grave, then.
Пойдем к могиле. Так, не зону, да? Так, ну, наверное, хорош. На сегодня, да? Сказать, увидимся завтра. Была тестовая трансляция. Так что, как говорится, пока-пока.